Welcome to Soundspell. This is video 5, Onset and Rime. Hello and welcome. In the previous video, we discovered that children first hear the beats within words. Today, we move one step further. Children begin hearing patterns within words. This is the onset and rhyme level. One of the key ideas in the language to literacy architecture is that speech becomes progressively organized into smaller and smaller units. At level 1, children notice sounds. At level 2, they hear words within speech. At level 3, they hear the beats within words. At level 4, they begin hearing patterns within words. This is another important developmental step before children become aware of individual sounds. Think about these words: cat, hat, bat, sat. Children quickly notice something. The endings sound the same. Only the beginning changes. They may not know why. They may not know the terminology, but they hear the pattern. That is the beginning of onset and rhyme awareness. The beginning of a word is called the onset. Everything that follows is called the rhyme. In these words, for example, the at stays the same. Only the beginning changes. Children are beginning to discover that words are organized into predictable sound patterns. This is why rhyming is so important. Rhyming helps children notice that different words can share the same sound pattern. Long before they analyze every individual sounds, they begin recognizing familiar endings. That is why nursery rhymes, poems, songs, and rhyming stories have such an important place in early literacy. They help children hear patterns naturally. Another important part of this level is word families. When children learn one pattern, they can use it again and again. For example, once they know the at family, they can read bat, cat, fat. Instead of learning 5 separate words, they learn one pattern and apply it to many words. Reading begins to feel logical. At this level, children are becoming capable of hearing rhyming patterns, recognizing word families, blending onsets and rhymes, using familiar patterns to read new words. They are beginning to see that words are organized, not random. So how do you know a child is ready? Can they recognize rhyming words? Can they think of a word that rhymes? Can they blend an onset and rhyme together? Can they recognize familiar word families? These are the questions we ask, because once we understand the structure, we know what to teach. Children don't memorize words one at a time. They discover the patterns that connect them. Children go from noticing sounds to hearing words, hearing the beats within words, and then they hear patterns within words. These patterns prepare children for the next level, that is, hearing the individual sounds within words. Download the free Onset and Rhyme Activity Guide, where I share practical games, songs, rhymes, and classroom activities that help children develop strong pattern awareness. Continue the journey with me and join the Soundspell Telegram channel for updates and articles. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.